Working with young people. Now that's the topic of lesson 4, and it's something I'm personally very passionate about. Even back when I was working at E-News Channel Africa in South Africa, early stages of my career, we established a Mojo bootcamp where we basically took like a dozen young people and we taught them for 1 year, a combination of both broadcast and mobile journalism skills. And then we threw them back into the communities that they came from to help us find incredible stories on the ground. And the results were amazing. A lot of them got hired into the newsroom or found jobs in other newsrooms. And it's really important to add that they really diversified our media coverage. In fact, when I moved to the Hindustan Times in India, we had a series called Campus Calling, where we taught a bunch of young kids who were leaving school and applying to start university how to tell stories on Snapchat. It was a simple idea and the results were incredibly complex. As I'm sure you know, there is so much drama and stress for young people that are in grade 12 and trying to go off into university. There's anxiety and pressure and love life and family pressure. And we're able to capture all this selfie style with vertical videos from the perspective of the young people themselves. But enough about the work I've been doing. Jumping back into our database of innovative storytelling examples from around the world, you've got to check out something that Deutsche Welle, DW, are doing. Deutsche Welle is Germany's public broadcaster. It's like the BBC of Germany. And they're doing some really interesting work with young people on the African continent. So this example is called Girls Off Mute. And basically, DW gave personalized broadcast training to young women in about 14 African countries. The results were absolutely fascinating. These young women were able to create videos in multiple languages. Many of the videos in the series see over 200,000 views on Facebook, and some of the videos are reaching over 100,000 views on YouTube. The videos are presented by really young people, aged 13 to 18, and it's part of a bigger project that DW are doing called the 77%. And the 77% platform represents this massive amount of people on the African continent that are young. Now, I'm sure you've got amazing examples that you know about media organizations around the world that are empowering young people to tell stories themselves. Another example that I love was when I was visiting Norway and working with NRK, which is the public broadcaster in Norway. They have a show called Supernate. So they've got this daily show on TV. So what they do is, for the last 10 minutes of this show on Supernate, they basically take user-generated content from their audience that are snapping in vertical videos on Snapchat, and they feature that on TV. And I thought that was so cool and so empowering. And also, like, so many broadcasters are like, we don't do vertical video. Oh my God, everything must be landscape and 16:9. And these guys are like, meh. We'll just take it how it is, and it looks cool and it's fresh and it's relatable and young people are engaging with it, and most importantly, they're helping to amplify young people's voices on traditional media too. So I'd love to hear some examples that you might know about of young people that have been empowered to share their story with traditional media organizations or even new media organizations. Let me know.